welcome to the session of error handling and troubleshooting. In this session, we're going to cover how you can handle the errors, how you can inspect and troubleshoot the error, and you will find a solution for it. There are 2 to 3 areas where you look for the errors to inspect the root cause, and we will find a solution for it. And please note, if there is an error in this application or software, the errors is always explicitly errors. There is no error from the application side because application will always be stable when it is shared. So which means we can control or we can fix the error without changing the application or having a new patch. It is all from the server side errors. As you know that we are using ChatGPT or Google OCR, but a part of that, if we are using some our custom logic, example, we have some info extraction like regex. If we have some regex support, so we don't need to rely on those APIs, and in that case application logic is internally fine. We will not see these errors if your regex is fine. So we can mute the ChatGPT, and if it is true, that means it will automatically look for the custom logic. And if custom logic, the same field map is defined, example this batch number and all the column name is, and for those column name we will use this regex expression. You can use online regex expression founder. You can give the text file or you can give the text portion. It will generate expression for the specific field that you're looking for, and you can paste it here. And you can give multiple list of the errors, multiple list of the regex you want to try. So one regex fail, you can try the next regex as a new entry here like this. If you have not defined this regex here, means if it is if this file is this field is empty like this, so in that case we will automatically jump to the plugin. So in the plugin you can write your Python file, and in that we have a run method. So inside that we will pass a text whatever is passed from the OCR, and instead of using ChatGPT we will use your plugin code, so it is all in your control that way. So what we are covering here is we are using Google Vision OCR and we are using ChatGPT. So in that case we will see most of the time errors. If we see, it's very rare, but we see error, it is most of the time because of ChatGPT mostly. What is the error? So it may be your quota limit is over, your rate limit is over, your some authentication token is expired. These kind of errors are there, and we might see in the empty response in the code. And so if there is error, what area to look for? Let's get started. So first thing you should look for is the tracker file. In the tracker file, whenever there is an error, we in some cases we will add some failure reason, which is not the case always, and we will explain why there is error. And the second thing is in the stage will be 2, or for the ChatGPT we are keeping a stage 4 intentionally because if we keep it 2, it will keep on retry the ChatGPT again and again. Sometimes the response is there from the ChatGPT, but result is not expected. It is half partial result, so we are misusing a lot of API requests. So that is why we keep it on stage 4, so that when you see the Excel file, it will be null result or invalid result, so that you can run it separately to inspect the root cause. So that is why for ChatGPT we are keeping on stage 4, but Google OCR, if there is an error, we will keep on stage 2. Now I will show it all practically to you. So you can see when I run the application here, drive.py, you will see that it has not what to do, right? So I did a Control-C here, and in my results, I have already result generated here. So what I will do, I will delete this backup folder, and I will just move the files here. Sorry, I will just move this file. As I told you, these are the cache files. If these files are present, it will not call the API again. So suppose if you have some result issue or something, you can update these files. These are the files that we are using for the result generation. But if those files are not there, it will call the OCR and ChatGPT. So we're gonna go step by step first. So to run this again, it will not do anything because it is already on stage. There is no work to do. So I will change the file stage to stage 2. Stage 2 means we want to process it again. And suppose you have 1,000 file in your input folder, and you got error in a lot of files. So it is not a good advice to look for the errors for 400 results. just look for one file. So in the terminal, you can look for the errors if you can. Otherwise, you can change one of the file to stage 2 and run it separately. So when I run it here, you will see the error. So when I do Control C, I have intentionally passed the wrong Google API token here. This is my Google API token. I have passed the Google credentials, which is wrong. I know that. So that is why the results not generated. And here you can see exception count while Google data API processing. And you can see the stage here, what we are doing, right? I'm just, so you will see that what is the error here. And you can share the error to the team or admin. They will help you to resolve the error and find the root cause. So most probably the error is only because of the token issue, authentication issue, rate limiting, quota expiry and all. And due to that, the file is not generated. That is the cause, right? Now let's move to the next error. So, okay, so you saw the error, and in your tracker file, the stage is 2. You can see it's not changed, right? That is one proof. Now we will keep the Google OCR results back, right? We can use the Google OCR, but I don't want to paste my tokens as my quota limit. So I just keep the Google OCR file here. And this time when I'm running it again, let's see. And this time you can see that when I run it again, I just got the same error. Let me check. Okay, sorry, the file name is 1_2. I was passing the wrong file. Okay, I'm running it again. So this time you can see the Google OCR has passed. So you can see that there is no issue with the Google OCR. We have a text here, but I now give the wrong ChatGPT token. The results is wrong. So you can see that incorrect API key provided, your ChatGPT token, you can find the result. So this error is not from our application, and the previous error also, it is from the server we are calling, right? And server is giving you the right indicator message, and you can follow that link for the more help. And as the message says that there is something wrong with your token, as I said you earlier, whenever there is an issue, it is most probably with your tokens or something. Internally, the application logic is stable. We can fix those issues only from the outside. You need admin help in that case, but see these issues are external, right? So whenever we set up, or when we use some other third-party website or software, you will stuck in same problem there also. So you have to follow the documentation, but here we have clearly described how to follow the threads and resolve the issue. And here in the stage, you can see it's 4. As I told earlier, for ChatGPT, we are keeping it in stage 4. Why? Because we don't want to process it again. Because this time it's incorrect API, but maybe the API is working for other cases and you will get some results like this, but results is not accurate, right? So calling it again and again, it will waste your quota. So better to keep it on stage 4 and go for the results. When you look at the results, you will know that, okay, this file is not processed, I have to run it again. So example here, in this Excel file, you will see the results is null, right? The null is case when there is exception or errors. So in that case, you can go to your tracker file and change to stage 2 and look for the token or some configuration issue from the OpenAI dashboard and fix it, and then rerun it again. You will get the results. So here I'm gonna place my I move to stage 2 again. Sorry, and I just go to the I'm going to the results folder. Let me look for, okay, and I'm going to the backup folder and I copy my ChatGPT result file, and now this time it will use the result from the cache. So this time I run it again, you can see that, and I open the CSV file, and if I see the results, I got my result back as it is. So this is how you can resolve the error. So if there is an error, always look for the terminal. What is the exception? So when you scroll the terminal, you will see something suspicious. You will see something there is error. For example, this is fine. So for the previous case, as you saw, there is some kind of exception in the Python. And the second case, look for the tracker file if it is stage 2 instead of already processed, and look for the Excel file if it is a null value. And as I told you, for custom logic, there is a very less chance for the ChatGPT and Google OCR. If there is errors, it is only because of output server issues, not the application side issue. I hope this clear how we can troubleshoot, and this way we have covered how to inspect and troubleshoot the issues in our application. And sometimes our credentials are correct, our tokens are correct. I have seen multiple times if your system date and time is not synced, not correctly synced with your time zone, and if your location is not turned on, sometimes the Google OCR throw errors for authentication. So always look for that also. That is the only thing that for that you will get errors. Or if you have followed the setup and installation guide, if that is properly followed and environment variable are set up and everything is there is no issues. Thank you.